Hi dear learners, this is Teacher Annette and welcome back to my channel where we learn and teach each other. In our previous lesson, we talked about how assumptions, attitudes, and perspectives affect the way we communicate with others. Today, we're going to take it a step further. We will focus on new learning competency. This is use critical listening, reading, and viewing strategies, including cultural awareness and sensitivity to interpret various forms of literary, media, and digital communication. By the end of this lesson, you should be able to analyze spoken, written, and visual content to identify biases and hidden messages, show cultural awareness when interpreting media, literature, and digital content, and use critical thinking on real life examples to make informed judgments. To get started, let's begin with a quick pre-test. Please scan the QR code flashed on your screen to answer. Please stop this video and play this video once you are done. Now, think about your everyday media habits. Every day, you scroll through social media, watch videos, listen to music, or read articles. But how often do we stop and ask ourselves, what is the real message here? Is there bias? How does my culture affect the way I understand this? Today, we will learn how to train ourselves not just to consume content, but to think critically about it. Here is a quick interactive moment. Type in the chat or comments. What was the last post, video, or news you saw today? Did you believe it right away, or did you pause to think about it? Now, let's talk about the three main strategies that we are going to study. These are critical listening, critical reading, and critical viewing. Critical listening is all about spoken content like podcasts, speeches, or radio programs. When you listen, do not just enjoy the sound. Ask yourself, what is the tone? What is the purpose? Is the speaker trying to persuade, inspire, or sell something? For example, if a radio ad says, this product will change your life, a critical listener asks, really? How? Where is the proof? Second, critical reading focuses on written texts such as articles, essays, or novels. Do not just read the words. Look for bias, perspectives, or missing voices. For instance, a news article may only report the negative side of an event. As a critical reader, ask what is missing, whose voices are absent. Third, critical viewing applies to visual media like ads, TikTok or Reels, or even movies. Notice how images are framed. Ask yourself, who looks powerful? Who looks weak? What stereotypes are being used? For example, some Filipino TV ads show the ideal family as a middle class nuclear family. This may unintentionally exclude other family structures. These strategies work together. In class discussions or everyday media, notice whose voices are heard and whose voices are silenced. This helps us understand how media influence social ideas. Now, let's talk about cultural awareness. This means recognizing how values and traditions influence both media and the way we interpret it. Sensitivity means that we respond respectfully and avoid misjudgment. For example, a Filipino teleserye may depict certain traditions as old fashioned, but from the perspective of provincial communities, those traditions are deeply meaningful. Being aware of this helps us understand content more fairly. How do we apply these strategies in real life? In literary communication, reading Filipino novels or poems, for example, critically with cultural awareness helps uncover deeper issues. This could be issues about representation of different social classes or indigenous communities. In media communication, critically viewing local news or TV allows us to detect bias, Cultural sensitivity helps us see issues from multiple perspectives. In digital communication, analyzing social media posts, memes, and AI generated content carefully helps us avoid misinformation or offensive interpretation. Take a moment to reflect. Think about your own media habits. As you open your social media and scroll through your news feed, do you usually accept what you see without questioning it? For example, imagine seeing a post that claims a certain province is backward because of local traditions. Instead of accepting it, you pause and ask, who posted this? What are their assumptions? Could this be biased? How can cultural awareness help you better understand the messages you see, hear, or read? Write down one way you can apply critical listening, reading, or viewing this week. You might decide to pause before sharing a news article on Facebook, or you could analyze the next TikTok trend you watch. Or you might read a short story by a Filipino author and reflect whose perspective is missing. Before we end, don't forget to complete the post test. Scan the QR code flashed on your screen and submit your answers. Keep in mind, critical thinking is not just a skill, it is a habit. Start practicing it every day with everything you read, hear, or watch. Happy learning!